Welcome to Jamaica, where every mountain meet with the sea and every breeze have its own vibe.
When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest man in Babylon, and I've done my best, so everything's alright inside.
Wait. Let's pause for a minute. We all know Jamaica isn't only about its beauty, right? Let's go back to where everything started and what made Jamaica the Jamaica it is today. Before Jamaica was known for its beaches and reggae music, it was the home of indigenous people called the Tainos. They lived in harmony with the island and did things such as fishing, farming, and carving their stories in caves. But that peace ended in 1494 when Christopher Columbus arrived, claiming the island for Spain, enslaved them and forced them to mine for gold and stripped them of their land, their freedom, and their lives. After the Spanish came the British, and with them were enslaved Africans, who were forced to work on the different plantations. This point in history was one of the main seeds planted in Jamaica's history. Jamaica is often considered as a melting pot, or as many might hear or motto, out of many one people. What mainly inspired this motto is our diversity. Jamaica's population includes people from many different cultural backgrounds, such as Chinese, Indians, Europeans, and Middle Eastern roots. This mixture doesn't affect how the people look, but what it affects is how we speak, how we move, and even how we express ourselves. Power isn't broken English, it's a language of resistance, identity, and belonging. But not everyone will see it that way. Here we have a Jamaican's view on how other races speaking patois makes them feel.
On the red carpet interview, Chet Hanks was interviewed and he decided to respond with a Jamaican accent.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chetana, coming straight from the Golden Globes, you know what I'm saying? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a what, soon forward come. Big up, tune in.
Alright, my thing about this is, I do not find it offensive as I'm a Jamaican born and grown, and I do not find it offensive and being around the tourist areas in Jamaica. But if you're around the tourist areas, a lot of tourists come there, they're of a lot of different races, and they try to speak patois, and it's always funny when they try to speak it, because in their head, when sometimes they just say a full sentence and put man at the end of it, like, how are you doing, man? And they assume, oh, they're speaking patois. But for him, he actually did a little work, because he sent things that you'd have to know from a lot of exposure to patois, because I try to teach people patois and it's hard sometimes to get them to say it right. I'm not saying he's saying it 100% right, but at the same time it sounds pretty close, and then his whole body language, he's trying to like imitate some of the DJs. Now, why do people think it's culturally inappropriate? I think it's because he is white. And a lot of people probably don't know this, but Jamaicans are not all black.
I'm telling everybody, I am Jamaican too.
Man, we're born and grow, yeah. We live the life, we have done it, we have done it, everything.
Black, white, Asian, there's a lot of different races in Jamaica. As a matter of fact, our motto is out of many, one people. There's a lot of different races and they all come together as one.
In some spaces, speaking patois can bring out a sense of pride and connection. Why? This is because language isn't just a form of communication. It is power, even though sometimes it can cause judgment and exclusion. So while we explore the beauty of Jamaica, we also want to stop and ask ourselves, what does it mean to be accepted or to be a part of the culture? Jamaican patois isn't limited because of your skin color or where you come from. but it's a language that represents the struggle, the unity, and culture of Jamaica. It belongs to everyone who have a connection with it, no matter your race. If you respect the roots and speak it with love, then you're definitely a part of the story.